Hi students, now we are going to discuss about in 12th standard electrochemistry. Electrochemistry. We have come across day-to-day life, many more materials are there. Many more materials are there. The all materials broadly classified into three types is based on the amount of electric current passes through them. Amount of electric current passes through them. Depend upon amount of electric current passes through them. The all materials are classified into three types. One is a conductor, semiconductor, insulator. Conductor, semiconductor, then insulator. Conductor, semiconductor, insulator. What is the meaning of conductor? Those substances conduct the electricity passes through them completely known as a conductor. For example, alloys, electrovalent compounds, electrofused substance, all metals, alloys, amalgam substance, electrovalent substance, electrofused substance, in then all metals is a completely conduct the electricity known as a conductor. Another one is semiconductor. Those substances conduct the electricity partially conduct the electricity known as a semiconductor. Example, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, titanium oxide, cobalt oxides are semiconductor materials. Those substances conduct the electricity partially. The last one, insulator, rubber, glass article, PVC, pipe, then polymer compounds, in then Teflon. These substances are backlight. These substances are insulator. Those substances do not conduct the electricity. That's why these substances is used to make the switches and the circuit boards. Already we have learned in physics. Lot of materials are there. Those materials are used in a conductor, semiconductor, and then insulator. In the insulating material, insulator. In the insulating materials do not connect the electricity. Semiconductor partially connect the electricity. Conductor completely connect the electricity. Okay. Do you know how to generate electrical energy? In the electrical energy can be generated from one source according to first law of thermodynamics. First law of thermodynamics, a different type of law of thermodynamics are there. We have already learned in 11th standard thermodynamics lesson. So first law, second law, then third law and 0th law of thermodynamics process are there. Again I will recall you. Then 0th law of thermodynamics depend on what? State of 0th law of thermodynamics. Two objects exist equilibrium with the third object. Automatically the previous two objects are in the exist equilibrium known as a 0th law of thermodynamics. In first law of thermodynamics, energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but one form of energy can be converted to another form of energy. Second law of thermodynamics, it is used to indicate the entropy of function in spontaneous process. In all spontaneous process, existing entropy is always positive. Okay. In third law of thermodynamics, absolute entropy of pure crystalline substance 0 in absolute 0 Kelvin. It is a third law of thermodynamics. We know from the generation of electrical energy in first law of thermodynamics. According to first law of thermodynamics, energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but one form of energy can be converted into another form of energy. It is not possible to create the electrical energy, but is a generation of electrical energy from one source to another source. The lot of sources are there. Then wind energy can be converted into electrical energy, tidal energy can be converted to electrical energy, solar energy can be converted into electrical energy. Most important modern technology world which contain battery. The battery inside of the battery is stored in the form of chemical compounds. That chemical compounds or chemical reaction can be converted into electrical energy. So, in the electrochemistry is a branch of chemistry which deals with electrical energy conduction or electrical energy conduct the one place to another place, and interconversion of electrical energy and chemical energy known as electrochemistry. In the electrochemical reaction involve transfer of electron from one electrode to another electrode, one substance to another substance in a redox process. So all electrochemical reaction involve the redox reaction. What is meaning of redox reaction? Reduction oxidation takes place simultaneously in a single reaction known as a redox reaction. All electrochemical reaction is involved in the redox reaction in which transfer of electron from one electrode to another electrode, one substance to another substance. Okay? From this unit, we will learn about electrical energy conduction, construction of batteries, and thermodynamics process involved in electrochemical reaction. Thermodynamic process involved in electrochemical reactions. Okay. Next we are going to discuss about electrolytic process of electrolytic solution. Electrolytic process. We have already learned according to Arrhenius theory. Two types of electrolyte solutions are there. One is a strong electrolyte and one is a weak electrolyte. According to Arrhenius, strong electrolyte completely dissociated in aqueous solution. To form of total number of formula of the compounds. For weak electrolyte, partially dissociated to form of constituent ions. That constituent ions exist equilibrium with the undissociated electrolyte. According to Arrhenius theory, strong electrolytes are completely dissociated, weak electrolytes are partially dissociated. Okay. For example, sodium chloride NaCl, potassium chloride KCl, sulfuric acid H2SO4. These substances are strong electrolyte. Those substances completely dissociated in aqueous solution. Like water molecule to produce the constituent ions. What is meaning of constituent ions? The sodium chloride NaCl dissociated in water to form of Na plus and Cl minus M. Potassium chloride KCl dissociated in water to produce K plus and Cl minus M. Sulfuric acid H2SO4 dissociate to produce 2H plus SO4 2 minus. These ions all are constituent ions of respective electrolytes. So, these electrolytes completely dissociate in aqueous solution to produce the constituent ions. That constituent ions carry the electron or charge from one electrode to another electrode, one place to another place, one substance to another substance, thereby conduct the electricity. So, in the conductivity of the electrolyte solution can be measured by using electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell. Conductivity of the electrolytic solution can be measured by using electrolytic cell. What is the meaning of electrolytic cell? Electrolytic cell consists of two metal electrodes. The two metal electrodes tipped in aqueous electrolytic solution. In the aqueous electrolytic solution is a naturally ionically conducting the electrolytes. The two metal electrodes connected through wire or externally connected through wire. In the positive terminal of the battery directly bonded with the metal known as a positive charge, or the electrode directly connected with the positive terminal of the battery known as a anode. In the electrode directly connected with the negative terminal of the battery known as a cathode. Is already we have learned in lower classes. Okay, no problem. Conductivity cell. What is meaning of conductivity cell? The conductivity cell is nothing but two metal electrode directly tipped in two iron metal electrode, any other zinc, copper, any other rod or metal strip or metallic bar tipped in electrolytic solution. When the electric current passes through the electrolytic solution, then the electrolytic solution are dissociated to produce a constituent ions. that constituent ions carry the charge in applied electric potential and thereby conduct the electricity. So conductivity of the electrolytic solution can be measured by using of a electrolytic cell. Okay, next one. In the like metallic conductor, in the electrolytic cell or electrolytic cell of a electrolytic solution is obey the Ohm's law. Already we have learned in physics Ohm's law. What is the meaning of Ohm's law? At constant temperature. The strength of the current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to voltage across the cell or potential difference, inversely proportional to resistance. So Ohm, according to Ohm's law, at constant temperature, the strength of the current I is directly proportional to potential difference, inversely proportional to R resistance. So strength of the current directly proportional to voltage across the cell, V, voltage across the cell or potential difference. Inversely proportional to resistance, where R is a resistance of the electrolytic solution. Next one, resistivity. What is the meaning of resistivity? Let us consider electrolytic cell. The electrolytic cell which contains two metal electrodes. The two metal electrodes confined in between electrolytic cell having area of the cross-sectional area can be expressed as L. The two metal electrodes separated by a distance L. Like metallic conductor. The electrolytic solution or resistance of the electrolytic solution R directly proportional to length in between the metal electrode or separated by metal electrode, inversely proportional to area of the cross section or cross-sectional area. So resistance is directly proportional to length in between the metal electrode or distance in between the metal electrode, inversely proportional to area of the cross section. Here R which is equal to rho into L divided by A. R equal to rho into L divided by A. Rho is a specific resistance or resistivity. The resistivity can be expressed by rho. So R which is equal to rho into L divided by A, where L divided by A is a cell constant. Rho is a specific resistance or resistivity. R is a resistance of the electrolytic solution. Okay. Here rho which is equal to R A divided by L. Okay. In an R resistance can be expressed by Ohm. In then what area of the cross section can be expressed by meter square divided by length in between the metal electrode can be expressed by meter. So meter cancel, which is equal to Ohm meter. So Ohm meter is a unit of specific resistance or resistivity if cell constant L divided by A equal to 1 meter inverse. If the cell constant L divided by A which is equal to 1 meter inverse, then R resistance which is equal to specific resistance or resistivity. Can be defined as in the electrolytic solution confined between two metal electrode in unit cross-sectional area, distance is separated by unit distance or separated by unit distance. Unit means in the unity L divided by A which is equal to 1 meter inverse. Then R resistance which is equal to specific resistance or resistivity rho. Here resistivity or resistance can be defined as in the electrolytic solution containing two metal electrode separated by a distance 1 unit, area of the cross section also 1 unit. So 1 divided by 1 which is equal to 1 meter inverse. Here resistance which is equal to rho. It is a resistivity. Next one, conductivity. Conductivity of the electrolytic solution can be expressed by kappa. Conductivity of the electrolytic solution can be expressed by kappa. It is more conveniently used in electrolytic solution conductance rather than the resistance. Okay. The next one, conductance of the electrolytic solution in the reciprocal of resistance. So reciprocal of resistance gives the conductance of the electrolytic solution. So conductance always inversely proportional to resistance. So resistance of the electrolytic solution reciprocal of conductance of the electrolytic solution. Here conductance of the electrolytic solution. Okay, no problem. Next one, in the conductivity kappa. In the conductivity or specific conductance can be defined as reciprocal of specific resistance. So in the kappa specific conductance which is equal to reciprocal of specific resistance. Here the specific resistance rho which is equal to 1 divided by rho which is equal to R resistance A divided by L which is equal to L divided by R into A. L divided by R into A. L divided by A which is equal to cell constant. R is a resistance. 1 divided by R which is equal to conductance. So the kappa which is equal to specific conductance or conductivity which is equal to conductance C cell into cell constant. Conductance into cell constant. What is the unit of kappa? 1 divided by R. R can be expressed by ohm which is equal to 1 divided by ohm. L can be expressed by meter. Area of the cross section can be expressed by meter square. Meter cancel which is equal to 1 divided by ohm and meter. Okay, which is also equal to ohm inverse meter inverse. Ohm inverse meter inverse. Ohm inverse which is equal to mho. 1 mho which is equal to Simon. So unit of kappa or specific conductance or conductivity which is equal to Simon meter inverse. It is a unit of kappa. Define kappa, define specific conductance, define the conductivity of the electrolytic solution. Conductivity of the electrolytic solution can be defined as electrolytic solution which conduct the 1 meter cube of the electrolyte present in unit dimension. So 1 meter cube of the electrolyte present in unit dimension conduct the conductance known as a specific conductance or conductivity. So the specific conductance conductivity can be derived from reciprocal of specific resistance. Okay. Next one, molar conductance. Then equivalent conductance. What is the meaning of molar conductance? Molar conductance can be expressed by gap M. Molar conductance, the solution of different concentration which have different number of electrolytic ion. Solution of different concentration which have different electrolytic ions, that means called constituent ions, which given in electrolytic solution. Then they have different specific conductance. Therefore, new quantity molar conductance was introduced. Let us consider the electrolytic cell. The electrolytic cell which consists of 2 metal electrode. The 2 metal electrode can be separated by 1 meter, having in the V meter cube of the electrolytic solution contain 1 mole of the electrolyte. So 1 mole of the electrolyte conduct the electricity known as a molar conductance. So conductance of in this system, what system? Let us consider the electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell consists of what common electrode? 2 electrode. The 2 electrodes separated by 1 meter, having V meter cube of the electrolytic solution which contain 1 mole of electrolyte. This conductance of the system known as a molar conductance. molar conductance can be expressed by gap M. Gap M. Okay. Conductance of the electrolyte solution. Conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 meter cube of the electrolyte known as a specific conductance. Conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 meter cube of the electrolyte known as a specific conductance. Okay. V meter cube of the electrolyte. V meter cube of electrolyte. V meter cube of the electrolyte gives the molar conductance. So, molar conductance is nothing but the molar conductance gap M, which is equal to the product of specific conductance kappa into volume of the electrolyte solution. It is an important formula. That formula is used to find out the molar conductance. So, molar conductance which is equal to the product of specific conductance or conductivity and volume of the electrolyte solution. What is the meaning of volume of the electrolyte solution? Volume of electrolyte solution or the volume of the electrolyte solution can be derived from the molarity. Molarity expressed by capital M. The molarity which is equal to number of moles of solute. Number of moles of solute divided by volume of the solution in liter. Volume of solution in liter in decimeter cube. Volume of the solution in decimeter cube. 1 decimeter cube which is equal to 1 liter. 1 decimeter cube which is equal to 1 liter. So number of moles of the solute divided by volume of the solution. We want the volume of the solution from the molar conductance. So volume of the solution which is equal to volume of solution which is equal to volume of solution which is equal to number of moles of the solute. Number of moles of solute. Number of moles of the solute divided by molarity. Now what is the unit of molarity? Number of moles of the solute expressed by mole. Volume of the solution in decimeter cube, no. 1 decimeter cube which is equal to 1 liter. So mole per liter. Unit of molarity, mole per liter. Next one, volume of the solution containing 1 mole. Volume of solution containing 1 mole. Volume of the solution containing 1 mole which is equal to number of moles of the solute equal to 1. Because of volume of the solution containing 1 mole. 1 divided by molarity. What is the unit of molarity? Molarity unit mole per liter. So 1 divided by mole per liter which is equal to liter per mole. Now we are going to find out the volume per meter cube. Volume per meter cube. 1 liter which is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube. 1 liter which is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube. In the volume per meter cube which is equal to volume per meter cube which is equal to liter mole inverse divided by molarity. So 1 liter which is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube. So 10 power minus 3 meter cube, then mole inverse divided by molarity. It is a volume per meter cube. Volume of the solution in decimeter cube. Here volume per meter cube which is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube mole inverse divided by molarity. Okay. Next one, gap M molar conductance. Gap M which is equal to in the product of specific conductance kappa. What is the unit of kappa? Simon meter inverse. Into volume of the solution. Volume of the solution which is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube, then mole inverse divided by molarity. Meter inverse, meter cancel, which is equal to kappa into 10 power minus 3 in then what? Meter square mole inverse divided by molarity. Divided by molarity is a meter square. Meter square divided by molarity. It is known as a what? Volume per meter cube. Volume per meter cube. Substituting in molar conductance to form of kappa into 10 power minus 3 meter square. 10 power minus 3 meter square mole inverse divided by molarity. It is a molar conductance. So, conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 meter cube of the electrolyte known as a specific conductance. Conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 meter cube of the electrolyte known as a specific conductance. Conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain V meter cube of the electrolyte contain 1 mole of the solution known as a molar conductance. So, molar conductance can be expressed by the product of specific conductance or conductivity and volume of the solution. Volume of the solution can be derived from molarity. Molarity which is equal to number of moles are solute by volume of the solution in decimeter cube. 1 decimeter cube equal to 1 liter. What is the unit of molarity? Mole per liter. So volume of the solution which is equal to number of moles of solute divided by molarity. Volume of the solution containing 1 mole which is equal to 1 divided by molarity equal to liter per mole. 1 liter which is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube. So volume per meter cube which is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter cube mole inverse divided by molarity. So molar conductance which is equal to kappa specific conductance or conductivity into 10 power minus 3 divided by molarity. So kappa into 10 power minus 3 meter squared mole inverse divided by molarity. It is a molar conductance. Another one, equivalent conductance. What is the meaning of equivalent conductance? Let us consider the conductivity cell. Conductivity cell which contain 2 metal electrode. The 2 metal electrode tipped in electrolyte solution. When let us consider the equivalent conductance. Equivalent. Equivalent conductance. The equivalent conductance can be expressed by gap EQ or gap also. Gap EQ, equivalent conductance. Let us consider the conductivity cell which contain 2 metal electrode. The 2 metal electrode tipped in electrolyte solution or contact in electrolyte solution. The 2 metal electrodes separated by 1 meter cube having V meter cube of the electrolyte which contain 1 gram equivalent. 1 mole of the electrolyte solution means molar conductance. 1 gram equivalent of the electrolyte solution means equivalent conductance. So conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 meter cube of the electrolyte known as a specific conductance. 1 meter cube of the electrolyte solution known as a specific conductance. 1 gram equivalent of the electrolyte solution known as a equivalent conductance. So specific conductance is nothing but conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 meter cube of the electrolyte. Molar conductance is nothing but conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 mole of electrolyte solution. Equivalent conductance is nothing but in the conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 gram equivalent of the electrolyte. So in the gap EQ which is equal to kappa. Then kappa, what is the unit of kappa? Simon meter inverse into 10 power minus 3. 10 power minus 3. In the meter cube, gram equivalent. Gram equivalent inverse divided by normality N. Molar conductance is expressed by molarity. Equivalent conductance can be expressed by normality. Equivalent conductance can be expressed by normality. Equivalent conductance can be defined as conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 gram equivalent. That's why gram equivalent inverse. Molar conductance is nothing but conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 mole. That's why mole inverse. Mole inverse express the molar conductance. Gram equivalent inverse express the equivalent conductance. Conductance of the electrolyte solution which contain 1 gram equivalent of the electrolyte. So gap EQ, equivalent conductance which is equal to kappa into in the 10 power minus 3 meter cube. So meter inverse meter cancel which is equal to kappa into 10 power minus 3 divided by normality in what? Meter squared gram equivalent inverse. It is a molar conductance. Okay, next one, what are the factor affecting the conductance? Factor affecting the conductance. What are the factor affecting the conductance? Nearly 5 types of factors are there. First one, inter-ionic attraction. Inter-ionic attraction. Next one, dielectric constant. Dielectric constant. Another one, viscosity. The next one, temperature. In the last one, dilution. If the inter-ionic attraction between the opposite charged particles increases, conductance becomes decreases. Next one, the solvent show high dielectric constant. In the polar substances have higher dielectric constant higher. So polar substances are easily dissociated to produce different type of constituent ions. That's why those substances easily conduct the electricity. So dielectric constant increases, conductivity also increases. Solvent have high dielectric constant, shows the high electrical conductance. Don't forget, solvent have high dielectric constant increases, conductivity also increases. This is dielectric constant. Viscosity inversely proportional to conductance. Viscosity of the electrolyte solution increases, conductance it becomes decreases. Inversely proportional, conductance it becomes decreases. It is one. Another one, important one, temperature. Temperature of the electrolyte solution increases, conductance also increases. Temperature of the electrolyte solution increases, conductance also increases. Because of temperature of the electrolyte solution increases, kinetic energy of the molecules or kinetic energy of the constituent ions, kinetic energy of the electrolyte solution increases. Inter-ionic attraction between the opposite charged particles decreases, conductance increases. It is important points. One times in the last 4 years before, the NEET question arises from factor affect the conductance in especially in the temperature. Temperature of the electrolyte solution increases, conductance of the electrolyte solution also increases. Temperature of the electrolyte solution increases, kinetic energy of the constituent ions increases, inter-ionic attraction between the opposite charged particles decreases, so conductance increases. Next one, dilution. Molar conductance of the electrolyte solution increases with the increase in dilution. Molar conductance of the electrolyte solution increases with the increase in dilution. Because of, for strong electrolyte, in the what? Inter-ionic attraction between the opposite charged particles decreases when on dilution. For strong electrolyte, inter-ionic attraction between the opposite charged particles decreases, conductance increases when on dilution. For weak electrolyte, degree of dissociation increases, conductance also increases. For weak electrolyte, degree of dissociation increases, conductance also increases. It is a factor affecting the conductance of the electrolyte solution. First one, inter-ionic attraction. If the inter-ionic attraction increases, conductance decreases. Dielectric constant, solvent have higher dielectric constant, so the conductance increases. Viscosity inversely proportional to conductance. Temperature of the electrolyte solution increases, kinetic energy of the constituent ions increases, inter-ionic attraction between the opposite charged particles decreases, conductance increases. Dilution increases with the increase in conductance. For strong electrolyte, interionic attraction between the opposite charged particles decreases on dilution. For weak electrolyte, degree of dissociation increases with the increase in dilution. That's why conductance also increases. Okay.